I'm Brian, and you're watching Someplace or Another. And today I'm in Bowling Green, Kentucky, at the Corvette Museum. Let's go check it out. It's on Corvette Lane. All right, let's go. 1953 Corvette. The 53 Corvette was the only Corvette constructed mostly from existing chassis components. They were able to get the chassis so low that the drive shaft rode above the frame, unlike most cars of that time. The first generation Corvette chassis is unique to all other Corvettes, as it is the only generation of Corvette to have a solid rear axle. Harley Earl designing the icon. Fiberglass proof of concept. It is a concept car made out of fiberglass. Those Corvettes can really draw a crowd. The beginning of this museum is my favorite. They got all these cool old-timey displays. Looks awesome. Okay, this is a really funny story. So in 1954, Richard Sampson bought a brand new Corvette. He drove that Corvette for almost 5 years. However, in '59, he was disappointed that his wife did not enjoy riding in the car with him. He decided he no longer wanted to drive it. At the time, he was constructing a new building for his chain of grocery stores and decided to have the Corvette sealed in a brick and mortar tomb. In his will, he specified that the Corvette was not to be removed until the year 2000. Shortly before his death in 1969, he removed that stipulation. In 1982, the store was purchased and the new owners requested that the car be removed. In 1986, Richard's daughter Cynthia took possession of the car. Oh my gosh! And Cynthia had the car placed in her living room for another 10 years. Here's that car. Well, it looks like we have a mobile gas station. It looks like this 61 is getting serviced. Looking pretty sharp. And this one's getting gassed up. Ready to go. It's a pretty cool display. This 67 Corvette was Roy Orbison's personal car. It was the last car purchased before his death in 1988. This is a 73 Corvette. And oh yeah, they made Corvettes in St. Louis from 1954 to 1981. Cool, they got a new car showroom. Maybe I'll pick me up a new Corvette from the 60s. That's a pretty sharp color. What's that in the back there? Oh, it's a candy vending machine. Awesome. We got the salesman back there pretending to call his manager. So far, this museum is awesome. I've just entered the racing section. See what kind of cool cars we can find. This is kind of interesting. His driving shoes look like two different sizes.
her collections a curator here at the return factory that was during the C5 era of Corvette. This ever-changing exhibit space is going to allow us to
Corvette. I'm ecstatic. I hope that it will do what for a long time I think we're being done with this. And I think it's really cool what we're doing with it.
They're calling this 65 the Ugly Duckling. Not the best looking car, but I wouldn't say it's that ugly. Doesn't look bad to me. This Corvette is rotary powered. Huh. It looks a little bit like the Datsun. ZR1, if I got that right. I'm sure someone will correct me. I'm kind of glad they didn't go with that design. (1972) Reynolds aluminum. You like Reynolds wrap? I'm sure not related. This is a 1986 Indy. Now this is the one I think is the Ugly Duckling. It's a mid-engine though. They've been experimenting with that for a little while now. Speaking of mid-engine Corvettes, we have the 2020. You guys remember when the Sky Dome collapsed? A sinkhole right in the middle of the Sky Dome claimed several Corvettes. It was a sad day in Corvette history. I think they're taking us down to the sinkhole. Well, it looks like the Sky Dome is in tip-top shape today. They even marked on the floor where the sinkhole was. So everything in here was dumped into the ground. This is kind of like looking at a Corvette graveyard. That one is definitely destroyed. So I guess the sinkhole is still there. They just put a top on it. This 62 Corvette, the one on the bottom, is a single owner car. He saved up and bought this car when he was in high school. Yeah, try that today. 1995 pace car in purple. I like the color of this 69. Snazzy. They need to start using more cool colors like that when they make cars today. I have to admit, when they started putting on the European headlights, to me, it's kind of ugly. I prefer the old look of the pop-ups. Now this one's pretty different. I wonder what this is. Let's go see if I can find a sign. It's a 68 Astrovet. So we're looking at the 2018 Power Development vehicle, you know, for rear engine drive. I'll say one thing, the new Corvettes, probably the best Corvettes they've ever made. Although, they're not super practical. I mean, look at the size of this trunk. How am I supposed to put my unicycle in there? This is the only 83 Corvette left of 43 produced.
So eventually that's what they did. They got the red, white, and blue off of it.
So I see it's at 89. Let me see what's so special about it. Oh, it's got a V12 in it. Well, there's something you don't see every day. So after leaving the Corvette section, we're walking through the Bob Roth collection. I think I saw some of his cars at the Museum of American Speed in Lincoln, Nebraska. There's a video. I'll see if I can put a link. Ed Big Daddy Ross. Well, this is pretty cool. Well, this one's called the Outlaw. I think right now we're looking at the Beatnik Bandit. Pretty sharp. That would be the Tweety Pie. This right here is my favorite. Now this is what I call a rat ride. Look at the back of that thing. Spikes coming out of it. Bullet holes on the side. I don't think I'd fit, but hey, it's pretty cool. Look at the top of that. It says, "Is there a problem, officer?" They sure got a lot going on here. It's the most crowded museum I've been to all year. Well, that was a really neat museum. Thanks for joining me on today's adventure. I will see you someplace or another. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and have a great day. Bye. Stay tuned for more adventure to come. Subscribe, like, share, and thanks for watching. Bye.